sorry. I'm a little nervous. I've never been on a date with the wasp before, so it's kind of intimidating. Do you like the candle? I made it myself. Beeswax. So are you looking to get stung tonight? I'm sorry, that was a little forward. I'm just, like I said, I'm so nervous. This is my first date since me and Marvin broke up, and so we were together 12 years. But I'm over him, so I'm over him, and so he was one of those worker bees, but he just mostly worked my nerves. Is what he did. But I'm over him. So do you like being a wasp? Because I like being a bee. There's so much to like about being a bee. There's flowers, and there's fun shapes, like a hexagon is a fun shape if you're into that. And there's honey. Oh, I love the honey. Honey. Have you seen any good movies? I rented Black Widow on Disney Plus, and there was no spiders in that movie. Also, Bette Midler was not in that movie, and I prefer movies with Bette Midler. So, is there anything that you don't like about being a wasp? Because there is one thing that I don't like about being a bee.
The stinger.
The stinger. But also the crowds. Oh my goodness! I get so crowded sometimes. I need my space. Sometimes we just be like buzzing around, and I just be like, Marvin, you have got to get off of me. Okay? So like, sometimes the crowds and the other bees and Marvin, they can kind of get to me sometimes. But if you want to hear some stories about the other bees, you have come to the right home, honey. Because I could go drone on and on with some juicy buzz. I usually try to be keeping to myself, but the other day I saw Colin, who had been partaking in the pollen, with Hector, who was also partaking in the nectar, who'd been bringing over Carla, but she's into Scout the Scout, and oh my goodness, but I try not to get swarmed into all that, Just mind my own beeswax, especially when it comes to Marvin. But I am over him, But we don't even need to talk about him. But he lived in my cell, in my honey cell, rent free, and I collected the pollen, and he just sucked my nectar, Not even thinking that maybe I would want to suck the nectar sometimes, which is not true. I'm more of a nectar giver than a receiver. He was really good at it. He liked it. Sometimes I'd wake up and he'd just be sucking my nectar. Sometimes we fight about how he thought that I should be the nectar receiver, but I'm just not into that, it hurts. So, do you need to be pollinated?